Ryan Hunter-Reay is the most decorated American driver in the IZOD INDYCAR Series. His career win total is more than all the other U.S. drivers combined. But he's faced adversity his entire career, racing for 7 different teams in a decade on the track. And 2 years ago, he lost his mom to cancer while trying to keep his job.
What an afternoon for Ryan Hunter-Reay. His mom passed away during the winter months. For her, he wins the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach.
This weekend, Ryan returns to Long Beach, his home track, his mom's favorite race, and where he met his wife. For the next 36 hours, he'll continue to face challenges on and off the track as he tries to get back to Victory Lane in Long Beach. It's Ryan Hunter-Reay on IndyCar 36. Long Beach, California, one of the busiest shipping ports in the world, the permanent home for the Queen Mary, and every April, the premier street race in America.
The day belongs to this man, away from Mario Andretti.
They've been racing here since 1975. Names like Andretti, Tracy, and Unser have all won here. And 2 years ago, Ryan Hunter-Reay added his name to that list.
This place is so special to me for so many reasons that every time I come here, you know, it feels like it's the one. Welcome to Long Beach. Come on, I'll show you around.
It's Saturday morning in Southern California. The big news in the paddock is that Chevrolet has ordered their teams to change engines after they discovered a problem in testing. By rule, all 11 Chevy drivers will receive a 10-position penalty for tomorrow's race. This puts Ryan and the other Chevy drivers behind, even before they get on the track.
The 10-spot penalty it's unfortunate, but a few others from other engine manufacturers have had it the first couple events, so the precedent's been set. Just makes the story that much better if we do well this weekend.
To add to their problems, the majority of Friday's practices were rained out, so track time before qualifying has been reduced to a single 1-hour session.
This track is going to be very, very busy for the next hour or so.
All clear. 3 times laps here, 3 times.
With the penalties and lack of practice time, drivers are pressing, trying to find extra speed for qualifying.
Oh, there's another car. That's Elio Castroneves in turn number 5. I don't know how these guys think they're going to jump those rumble strips.
We just go red again. Keep going like this, we're going to have no practice to qualify. We added a turn and a half of front wing. We're just going to wait a bit here to get you a gap. You got plenty of time to do a full run here. It's too bad we're working on racing right now. This thing's the beast compared to everybody else.
Ryan's wife, Becky, comes from a racing family. Her great-grandfather raced IndyCars in the early 1900s. Her father was an off-road racer, and her brother Robbie has competed in both NASCAR and IndyCar, so she's pretty familiar around a racetrack.
My typical race weekend is pretty mellow. I don't have anything like he has to deal with. Mine is more organizing the family and the friends, making sure everything's taken care of. I have one job, and that's to make sure he has a towel and water when he gets out of the car.
The 1-hour session ends with Ryan's second quick. He and his team are ready for qualifying.
There were some corners, like you definitely picked up some speed.
Yeah.
For second run tires, I thought, that looks pretty good.
Ryan and engineer Ray Gosselin turn their attention to qualifying. Will the 10-grid penalty change their approach? They can stay aggressive and use their faster alternate tires to go for the pole, or become conservative and save the Firestone red tires for the race.
It depends on what these guys feel like, what our strengths are, and if I feel like I can really knife through the field and pass some guys legitimately, then we may just go for it. So I hope we go for it. That's what makes Long Beach fun.
It's lunchtime, and Ryan and Becky have some time to themselves. But as they both know, you're never alone at the racetrack.
What's up, man?
Like I haven't seen you like all weekend.
I know.
I've been more time with you than I have with.
Hug it out.
it's a great dynamic. You know, I think so much of the success of a race team comes from the chemistry between the people in it, especially the drivers. And I think we have just a really good chemistry right now, so hopefully that's going to pay off on track.
While James Hinchcliffe is new to the team, Ryan and Marco Andretti have been teammates for 3 years.
Thanks, man. It's the most expensive waiter in this side of the side of the Western Hemisphere. I may go to the Bahamas with Marco next week when you're in Cabo.
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
Why?
Ryan.
You're in Cabo, San Lucas. On a bachelorette party.
Yeah, but you've already got to go to the Bahamas.
I get to go to the Bahamas
3
with
times
Marco.
now since I've got to go. And we live an hour from it. And
you could have said anywhere in the world with me, and she's like, no.
no. That's actually true. He's like, I'm going to go up to Ibiza.
So you can go to Cabo, but I can't go to the Bahamas.
Yeah. That's because you've been to the Bahamas. If you would have said, we're going to go... You're going to Pennsylvania.
All right, then how about Miami?
That's fine.
Boom. See how I worked that down to that?
So it's Miami next weekend for Ryan and Marco. But first, they'll race here in Long Beach. Qualifying is now less than 2 hours away. IndyCar 36 is brought to you by Firestone, the first name in Indy racing. Long Beach is a special place for Ryan and Becky. They met here at the racetrack 8 years ago this weekend.
My mom kind of saw her first. They started talking. I remember signing some autographs. I think it was in '04. And I looked down at my mom and I was like, who's that? Who are you talking to?
I started talking to a lady at the autograph session. I really had no idea that it was his mom.
Later that night, I was eating dinner with my mom, and here comes Becky into this restaurant. And I went straight over to her, and I'm usually not like that. And I said, please come sit down with us. And her and my mom hit it off right away.
Ryan's mom died of cancer in 2009 and didn't get to see her son win here at her favorite track just 5 months later.
I remember those last 10 laps were I was in a place that I've never been in a race car just because I knew my mom was with me at the time. Very special feeling. That's the magic of racing. That's why we come back every day and do what we do for that moment right there.
Lydia Hunter-Reay's spirit lives on through their charity, Racing for Cancer. Ryan drives car number 28, which signifies the 28 million people worldwide battling cancer today.
Ryan and I have to get the message out about early detection, early prevention. Get on with Live Strong, join Racing for Cancer. If you feel like something's going wrong in your life, go to the doctor, get it checked out.
This is something that affects every other person. It's out there, it could happen to you, you know, and you have to be proactive about it, otherwise the consequences are so unfair.
It's 2 p.m., and now less than 24 hours from tomorrow's green flag. Time for IndyCar qualifying. To advance in each round, you must be one of the 6 fastest drivers around the 2-mile street course.
We've got 5 minutes remaining here in round 1, knockout qualifying.
Ryan's crew has fulfilled his request to go for it and use the faster red tires for round 1.
Ryan Hunter-Reay is currently P3.
If we're good to go, you can pit on this lap, pit on this lap.
Ryan is 3rd quick and easily advances. In the next round, they use their 2nd set of alternate tires in hopes of advancing to the final round, the Firestone Fast 6.
When you come around, you're probably going to get 2 more laps in, maybe 3.
Hunter-Reay, 2nd quick, so he got what he needed to get out of it.
He's been on the front row here the past 2 races.
Great job, you're P2 right now.
Ryan is 2nd quick and moves to the final round.
The Firestone Fast 6, the clock is running.
The team saves their last set of the faster alternate tires for the race and sends Ryan out on the same set of tires from round 2.
Ryan Hunter-Reay, the last on the track. He is currently 3rd. Let's see if he can move up.
He might get to 2nd.
No.
It was close.
Ooh, very close.
Ryan qualifies 3rd, but will line up 13th tomorrow. not his usual starting spot here in Long Beach.
We need to try first time we weren't on the front row here.
I got bad news for you. We're on row like 10 or something.
Qualifying.
Yeah, I know.
The realization finally sets in that he'll start tomorrow's race in the 7th row instead of row 2.
Yeah, that sucks. That definitely sucks. It would have been cool to get pole, despite the fact that we'd have to go back to 11th. It would be good for the points.
In the end, 5 of the 6 fastest cars are Chevys, and all are bumped back to the middle of the field, which should make for an exciting race tomorrow. With his workday now complete, it's time for an evening out with Becky. And tonight, it's the Racer Magazine party, where drivers, media, and others mingle.
It'll be interesting to see how this deal is with the pits being open all the time and all that. Yeah, I don't know. We usually just go to parties and we sit in the corner of the room and type on our phones.
This is when it gets real interesting.
Yeah, we're actually just having a conversation.
Each other. We're talking about the girl over there in the corner.
As Saturday night ends, the countdown is on. It's now 17 hours till the green flag at the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach.
It's a gorgeous Sunday in Southern California.
Tickets!
They've been racing on these streets longer than most of the drivers have been alive, including 31-year-old Ryan Hunter-Reay.
Long Beach has like an energy about it that you just cannot match. It's just jam-packed, and everybody's here for the race. This is the Indy 500 of road and street courses, no doubt.
It's 8:15 in the morning, more than 4 hours before the start of the race, and Ryan arrives to greet his crew.
Morning. Hey guys, how are you? What's up, boss? What's up, homie? How you doing? Good. Everything all right?
Ryan and engineer Ray Gosselin go over their race strategy. With their 13th starting position, they know they will have to take some chances today. Their plan is to save fuel and make the 85-lap race in just 2 pit stops.
I don't see any way we're going to do a 3-stopper. It's going to be too easy to do it on 2 stops. If we do 3 stops, we'll be in the back and we'll never get back to the front. So we're going to do it on 2 stops. Start on blacks, sticker blacks.
Yep.
I got to
on
imagine,
the race?
In the race, yeah. I got to imagine everyone around you is going to be doing the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Just to go red.
Because everyone at the front has to start on reds. Right, and everyone has to save fuel in that first stint. No one's going to go anywhere because you got to get into the 2-stop window.
Yeah.
And then we get the yellows we need or whatever the case may be. We're going to get to the point where we're on reds, they're on blacks, and then off you go.
So pass cars and save fuel.
Yes, please.
Ryan is the fastest in the morning warm-up and remains cautiously optimistic.
We need some things to go our way in the race as the rhythm of the race. But if it comes down to a straight-up gunfight, I think we've got a pretty big gun here, so it's good. The car's good.
As the race day crowd grows, Ryan returns to the paddock for a sponsor meet and greet and to sign some autographs for the fans.
Good luck today.
But before too long, it's time to go racing.
Hey guys. Yeah, Long Beach, baby. Make sure you got the towel and all that after.
It's pretty funny on the show. I said,
yeah.
I have one job.
It's one thing.
It's one thing. No, it's 2. It's slaughter and a towel.
With all the pre-race distractions, Ryan tries to stay focused by stepping into his office for the next 3 hours.
I just want to get in the car and put the visor down. That's basically it. The time in between feels like too much of a delay. Just want to get in there, get my helmet on, then you're in your own world. That's basically when the race starts, is when you get in the car.
Love you.
Great layout here at Long Beach, always leading to some excitement, especially going into turn 1.
Green flag.
And the green flag comes out. The Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach is on. Newgarden looks to the outside.
Oh my!
Wow, did he clobber?
Full course yellow, position 4 on your fuel.
An opening lap accident between Dario Franchitti and Joseph Newgarden slows the race before it starts. But Ryan gains 4 spots in the first lap, going from 13th to 9th.
It was a great start. I was like, hey, we jumped a bunch of guys I thought was going to take half the race again.
But early in the race, there are too many caution flags, causing a problem with their fuel strategy.
What number? We're looking for a number now of 3.172. 3172. You can do this.
It was tough. I mean, we really needed it to go green to work out the way we were saving fuel in the beginning.
Ryan has worked his way into second place, but on lap 22, another yellow slows the field.
Now a spin. Marco Andretti tears the right front off of the RC Cola car.
Full course yellow. Stay out, stay out.
2 cars got together. It looked like it was Ray Hall and Marco Andretti, and Marco Andretti got airborne in a big way.
With Marco. I think Marco was going to pass him, and Graham moved out to block him. He's out. He's fine. He walked away.
With Marco safe, his father and team owner Michael Andretti moves down to discuss Ryan's race strategy with Kyle Moyer.
This is hurting us, isn't it?
The first yellow was great. The second one, this one, this long.
Why was Sauter yellow? It's been clear for 2 laps. No, we need to go back to green. I don't know what they're waiting on. It's starting to hurt us now.
While the field is still under yellow, Moyer decides to bring Ryan in for his first pit stop.
Ryan Hunter-Reay will give up the lead, and they're going to go from blacks to the alternate reds. So it looks like, guys, that simply this caution did not time out right for the guys that have stayed out for the entire race.
Take your time catching up. I'll let you know where they're at, but just take your time.
So after giving up the lead, Ryan returns to the track in 14th position. He'll once again have to fight his way back to the front. IndyCar 36 was brought to you by Firestone, the first name in Indy racing. Halfway through the Grand Prix of Long Beach, Ryan Hunter-Reay has moved up to 9th place, and Becky is watching it all unfold from the pits.
Ryan said Hildebrand's going. He's obviously not saving fuel. I don't really get stressed out or that nervous. I get more just like, you know, I mean, he's a champion in the car. I don't have to worry about him. This makes it exciting, so we'll deal with it.
Tonight, trying to get by JR here. Everybody's leaving us. It's okay right now. All those people other than Sato in front of you are going to have a tough time. We have to go to position 2. Position 2 on your fuel. You're doing great to us. I know the car's not perfect, but we're doing everything perfect right now. Okay, you need to still work the fuel a little bit. We don't want to lose this extra lap we've been working on. The 3 stoppers are starting to pit, so we're looking good here. We're P7. Keep up the good work. In front of us, safe strategy. You're on different strategies, yes. Everybody's like stopped all sorts of different times.
I had no idea where we were the entire time. I had no idea what was up, where we're... Save fuel, what's it going to be, who's on what strategy, just had no idea what was going on. That's hard to deal with in the car.
As teams continue to pit, Ryan takes over the lead, but after 3 laps, has to make his final pit stop of the race.
And here comes Hunter-Reay down to make a stop, and he should be able to get home the rest of the way.
It open 3, 2, 1.
The crew puts on their last new set of alternate tires. He came in the race leader and exits 11th. He now has the fastest tires on the track at 26 laps to get back to the front.
We can go to 3.200 on your fuel. 3.200.
How's it going? You guys will be good for fuel. I think
yeah, we're good.
Good. Really good. Good luck.
Scott Dixon's wife, Emma, offers encouragement. Ryan is now in 7th place with just 11 laps to go.
Got a little fuel in the bank. If you want to go after Kimball, you can.
Charlie Kimball, Ryan Hunter-Reay, and looks like Justin Wilson as well. This is the battle for 6th, 7th, and 8th place.
Hunter-Reay to the inside. They move into 6. Oh, they almost touched. Charlie Kimball kept it to the outside. Hunter-Reay went through. Justin Wilson had a real good look at that one. They're already into 8.
Okay, let's go to position 1 and go as hard as you want. Position 1 as hard as you want. Okay, 7 laps to go, 7 laps. P5 right now, P5. 2 more guys are really close. They're going to probably have to pit. Fuel is not a problem. Fuel is not a problem. Laps to go, 5 laps. You're 6 seconds behind Sato, 6 seconds behind Sato. Last lap, let's go get him.
As Will Power and Simon Pagenaud race for the win, Ryan battles Takuma Sato for 3rd place.
Oh, and Sato's in trouble.
Sato, 3rd place.
He was going to be on the podium.
Oh, man.
Sato.
Yay. Oh, my gosh. Yay.
He was under pressure from Ryan Hunter-Reay and some contact, it would appear, from Ryan Hunter-Reay.
Will Power will start 12th, but he will finish 1st today on the streets of Long Beach.
Did we get into Sato there, or did he just spin?
Oh, my goodness. Ryan Hunter-Reay is going to be assessed a 30-second penalty.
Yeah.
So it's going to be for avoidable contact.
30-second penalty. So where does that put us?
The penalty knocks Ryan off the podium and down to 6th place.
Fair penalty when you hit Sato? Was it fair to penalize you 30 seconds?
I don't know. I have to look at it. I was told he was saving fuel, and it looked like he was, but he broke so early going in there that I went for the inside, and I thought he'd give me a bit of room, and he just shut the door. But hey, you know, I wasn't fully alongside of him, so I guess that's my fault. We ran such a great race all day, you know. To end up with that on the last lap's really a shame.
He was 2 laps shorter than you.
Last lap.
He must have.
I don't know. Yeah, I figured he'd leave a little bit of room. When I pulled out, he broke so early. I put my nose in there.
You were there, and then you tried to get back out.
It's always great to come back to Long Beach, like I said before. I cherish every lap around this place. Being an IndyCar driver at the Long Beach Grand Prix is to me, you know, top notch. What life's all about. So, had a lot of fun and had a lot of good hard racing today. That's what it's all about.
So Ryan leaves Long Beach in defeat, but handles the disappointment with class, which would have made his mom proud.